go. And action. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This your boy, man. Back with another live. You already know what time it is. It's about that time. Yeah. And if you're asking, yes, we got a lot of things to talk about today. And I can see that no one's here. Okay. All right, it's all good. But if you are here, if you ever enter here, please hit the subscribe. Oh, I'm sorry. Hit the like button for me so I can attract more audience. Yeah, but yeah, man. And yes, we got plenty of stuff to talk about here. Yeah, man. You'll be surprised what I ran into today. You'll be so surprised. Yeah, man. And yes, we got plenty of stuff to talk about. If I get this camera adjusted, I know the cameras look a little dusty, but it's all good. That should be much better. But I do have a small bad news. That I can no longer play music on here because it says something about copyrights, but it's all good though. But I can chat it up for you a little bit, and I see that no one's on here. Like I said, okay. But yeah, we got plenty of roast to be doing too. Yeah, as far as the dating market, we're gonna get into that, and also when I went to today, especially at the restaurant that I went to today, I gotta tell you about the situation. Far as I ain't gonna say what country she from just yet. I'm gonna tell you that as soon as I get into the topic of that, tell you what country that she look like she's from, and someone from there. But yeah, but if you are watching from outside of your social media, just want to say how y'all doing today. Y'all doing all right? But, but yeah, I got plenty of stuff for y'all, man. Yeah, no doubt about that. It's the roller coaster. That's what we riding on. We're doing the roller coaster style, like the ones that got at the fairs. You got to think about it though. I haven't been to a fair in 17 years. At that time I was in my early 30s when I went to fair the last time. But yeah, man, good times, good times. That's all I can say about that. Dang. And at this point, in this generation, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I even want to go to a fair or not. As far as the prices, anyway, everything done gone up and all that stuff. Thanks to every single goofy head that I could think of, all thanks to them. Because before the goofy heads started touching in anything, far as the overall work. Like I'm not a political guy. I'm not gonna get into that because I'm not a political man. At the end of the day, that's why I'm just say goofy heads. Just put it like that. Cause all our prices go up. Yeah. In the meantime, I can say that for another topic, for another run, whether it's on the content or here on the live. It don't matter. But I'll say that for another topic. But yeah, got too much to cover today. Like I said, if I could get at least 5 people to come on here right now, I could go for an hour. But if I don't, I'm only gonna go for 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, so on from there. But uh, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get this roller coaster started. Okay. Now I know y'all not surprised at all. Y'all should not be surprised at all. But not only the dating market is doomed as a DOOMED, doom. So I like that. Only thing I gotta say is if you're not in a current relationship or marriage, that if you ever scoot that in early and you still out here searching right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a fair warning. It is trash out there. I'm just gonna put it like that. It is so trash that you would think the people that escaped from the other countries came over here and threw trash all over the streets without any kind of accountability. Now that's just sad. That's how terrible it is, man. And this is one of the even though it's a comedy show for sure, but at the same time, I'm keeping it real. But I'm just doing it in a funny way. Now I'm talking about, yeah, it is doomed, man. Don't let don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like whoever tried to sell you the dream or whatever. And those are the ones who saying they got it made. They they got all their stuff together. They are dominating. Don't listen to them. Cause behind the scenes, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, they crashing out. That's the thing they don't want to tell you. They crashing out. And trust me, I've been seeing it for millions and millions of miles away that they are crashing out on the low. I just want to let you know that, okay? I mean, they're put on the front for you on YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook or whatever, or Twitter. They're put on the front for you. Of course, that's what fakes do. They're put on the front for you. Make it sound good, but behind the scenes, we know what's really going on. Cause if a real person, they'll let you know. They'll say the same thing that I'm saying today. They are crashing out. And speaking of crash out, yeah, it's the so-called old head ladies who are cooked. I'm just gonna put it to you like that. They are so cooked that it doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna put it to you like that, 100%. They are cooked, and that's the reason why they call themselves trying to brainwash some of the ladies to do the exact same thing that they did it. You know why they doing that, right? You know why they brainwashing them in this generation? They don't want to see them succeed in a good relationship, a good marriage. They want to see a crash out. And on top of that, even one of them confess this to themselves. Behind their backs, they, the lady already said it straight up that she wants to make a comedian out of these young ladies that's crashing out. And it like doing the do with the activities and crashing out at the end. And they just want to get a good old fashioned laugh. Sean, if you want to get that laugh, this is one of the shows that you can get it from. Right here on the Comedy Show for Show. Except for right here, this is live. And if you excuse me for one moment, let me see if I can cheat myself into a light real quick. Hold on just a second, okay? All right. Let's see if I can find myself real quick. I'll be right back. I shall return. Let me get on here. Hold on. Nah, that ain't it. Yeah, I can see myself from millions and millions of miles away. Yeah. There we go. I just hit the small cheat code. Yeah. I got this turned down real low. Yeah. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Get that little like in real quick. Hopefully I can attract some more people. But yeah. And on top of that, you got some good content creators. Let's say for example, like Denika Marie. She's a good content creator. She's giving advice, trying to get the ladies the real how to get that successful marriage that you want. You know, get that joyful relationship because she's one on that has a joyful relationship. I mean marriage. I'm sorry. Or I could say both because she got both at the end of the day. But yeah, she's a good one. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. She gives out great advice of all time. Oh dear. And I got this drink right here. I might go do a refill on another drink. And it done nothing but made me more thirsty. I might go grab a bottle of water for a second. I'll be right back, okay? So hold on a second. All right. Sorry for the little bit. Had to get a bottle of water real quick. But yeah, I do get thirsty anytime when I'm doing a lot of talking, especially if I'm going live. Yeah. But yeah, back to the crash out. And speaking of crash out, and not only the majority 304s are crashing out, and I see some of these beta males with receipts. They also getting crashed out by these 304s. I mean, the thing about it is, some of them refuse to listen when we tell them that they're gonna fuck around and hit the crash out. Like instead of giving me a thanks, giving me a shout out, they want to turn around and look at me with the dumb face like, bro, you don't know what you talking about, man. See now, see your game just weak, man. Your game just weak. Only to turn around and find out it's the other way around, and you are not special. I mean, temporarily, it looked like you were special. In reality, just like that 304 lady I was telling you about, you got defeated by the wall. And that's why the wall is undefeated. Like it got one of those titles where you run around your waist and the ring announcer said, ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the wall. Which means you got pinned. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. Which means you lost the title match in 10 seconds. And to be honest with you, at this point, I'm gonna call you the 10-second man. because you got pinned in 10 seconds. Yeah. Dang. But we are not the type of people that give you crash out. No. We want to see you drive straight, drive drive steady, not slow, not fast, but steady. Drive steady. Anytime you're on that road, drive steady. Look around you. Look in the mirror every 10 seconds while you're driving. You know, you can get your little jam on. It's all good. Yeah, keep looking. Look around you. See what's going on. Keep your eyes on the road at all times. And do not crash out. Yeah, don't crash out. And that's all I got to say about that. Yeah. But speaking of when I say the data/marriage market is doomed, it's just not in the United States. It's also in China, as far as I remember. But my question for me to you, why are these cooked 304s in the United States of America not connecting to the 304s that's cooked in China? I find that very suspicious. Why all of a sudden y'all trying to separate yourselves away from them? What's going on with that part? I would like to know. I want to know what's going on. Why you want to divide? Why you want to divide yourselves away from each other? You trying to act like you this? Act like you're not the same? Oh yes you are. Oh yes you are. It's time for every single one of y'all to face the fact that you are cooked. You're cooked. 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 Like some burnt pinto beans and some burnt Cajun rice. You are that cooked. So don't try to act like you different from the other 3 or 4. No, you are cooked 3 or 4, period. Point blank. Just face it. There is no separating you. There is no dividing you as far as you being cooked. No. Don't try to play it off. Don't try to play it off at all. No. It ain't gonna happen. It never happened in the past. It's not happening in the present. And it won't be happening in the future. Come on. Everybody, let's all get down. Come on, everybody, let's all get down. The bottom line is you are cooked. Period. And but I just want to give you a heads up. You missed the trash man Monday. And I still seeing the same trash out there. And therefore I have seen some of it. But the thing about it is a broken down 3 or 4 snuck out about 5 o'clock in the morning and stole it at the garbage can. And they hid it at what place? There's no telling. But I know they snuck it out there because when I came out on Monday morning at around 7 a.m., I noticed that the same garbage that I told you to put to the side of the road, it was no longer in that trash. Because the garbage man don't start running until about 8 a.m. And I was outside at 7 a.m. So I was looking at the trash, and I'm looking like, and I'm sitting here asking myself, you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? knew something was off. I know that desperate broken down, bitter 304, stolen out the garbage can. And as I said before, it stinks. And now I gotta do my reaction to that broken down 304. Yeah, it's time for that reaction. And you already know what time it is. Hold on. That was an accident, by the way. All right, here we go.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Exactly. That part. Cause I know you stole it. Yeah, cause you don't want to get it. You don't want it thrown away. Even though it's expired, it's broken down like a broke down battery that haven't been working, or a broke down engine that can't get fixed, and it has no warranty on it. I can compare that. I have a right to compare that with the dating/marriage market. That it is cheap, no warranty. You can't return it. You can't fix it. Because the motherfucker's doomed. It's through. It's through. Yep. It is through. Oh yeah, and don't forget, and on the Nick show, yeah, I have witnessed a video that she mentioned today about a beta male getting shamed by his current wife. I'm assuming that you picked up around in the 2020s. I'm sure you did that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. And yes, I do find that very suspicious. But there's no way you would have gotten that in the tens. There's no way. That's impossible. Because in the early 2000s, it was I mean, it was still bad, but it wasn't bad as of today's bad. That's what I mean by that. Yeah, it's been, but if you think about it though, it's been crash outs for decades. But that is the number one crash out of our crash outs, embarrassment type of marriages of all time that anyone would stay away from. I mean, it is so shameful that even the 304s that's committing these kind of things don't want anything to do with it. That's how embarrassing it is. And they the guilty ones themselves, and they still trying to separate themselves away from it. But the question I must ask, why? At this point, there's no telling. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that video real quick. I'm only gonna play a little bit of it. I'm not gonna play it all up, okay? I'm just gonna see what I can play here real quick.
Every happily married woman I know is a man eater. Like, we hold the bulls in our hands. We hate men. We can't stand them. Why are you speaking? Why are you talking? Happily married. So, get meaner. That's my advice. Get meaner. Be a horrible, Ursula, down dog, man-hating bitch. Do you want to be happily married? I'm gonna say, so I'm at home. I'm packing a Costco haul. Doing nothing, really. My advice to you.
Now that's the type of energy you need to stay away from. I know y'all couldn't see it that well, but that's the energy you need to stay away from. Because she's the embarrassing of all embarrassments. And if you ever find a lady like that, my advice for me to you is run, go, Get to the chopper. That's my advice for me to you. Do that there. Do that there. Yeah, do that there. Do that there. Yeah. There. Do that there. Yeah, do that there. Do that there. Yeah, do that there. Do that there. Yeah. Please save yourselves and run away from that type of energy. Please do. Please run away from that type of energy. And I'll see if I can play a little bit more for you.
Yeah. Ladies, y'all are cooked. If you thought that was bad, y'all should have seen the comments. It was so many women in agreement with what that lady said. And honestly, ladies, this is one of the major reasons why men are done. Okay? There's no more dating. There's no more settling down. There's no more starting families. There's no more getting married, because these are the wives. And to be completely transparent, y'all are not only trash, but y'all are an embarrassment to a man. Can you imagine working hard, sacrificing all of these different things so that you can gain a level of success, a level of contentment, stability, and security, all to have your woman trash it, all to have your woman take it for granted and take complete and total advantage of you? Pretty much diminish everything that you have contributed and say, oh, well, that's what a man is supposed to do. As a matter of fact, the worse that you treat him, the more you can get out of him. And not only was that bad, but she came online not too long after that talking about all of the other guys that she let run through her. And y'all are seriously out here debating, pondering, flabbergasted as to why men don't want to get married. Y'all should be ashamed. Y'all should be embarrassed. And what's very sad is that y'all are not. And instead of giving each other advice on how to be a good quality woman, right? A pleasant woman to be around, a wife that cleans up her damn house. Ma'am, you showed off your house like, oh, I'm at home. Girl, your house looks so junky. And that is what a man has to look forward to. Working hard to come home to a mean, angry, bossy, junky female that is just going to take complete and total advantage of all that he has to offer. Girl, like I said, ladies, if y'all are listening to women like this, which it looks like y'all are cooked. There's no coming back from this. And I'm so...
Did I just say that? Didn't I just say embarrassment cook? Didn't I just say that not too long ago? Yeah. Everything what she just stated just now are facts. But yeah, y'all be sure to subscribe to her name is Denica Marie. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. Like I said, she gives great content. Nothing but great content. But yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all could see that or not on my phone, whatever. But that house, just give you a heads up, that house looked like a junkyard. I mean, the type of junkyard that all the bum crackheads could come in and just take anything. But yeah, they'll take anything this generation. They don't care if it's a pair of dirty underwear. They'll steal that too if they had the opportunity. But yeah, that's how embarrassing it is, man. Crash out. Nothing but crash out 100%. And these are the same type of 3 or 4s that feels entitled to your everything. And that is a big hell no. I don't know. At this point, like I said in my other videos, when it comes to that marriage part, I'm not taking either side. I'm getting on both of them. And the dude, whoever picked her as a wife, beta male. And that's all I got to say about that. And quite frankly, you need to go back to the drawing board because your game absolutely suck. Yeah. We don't want to see you crash out. We want to see you win. And that is not the definition of joy relationship, marriage, or relationship. That is not the definition of joy. That is not the definition of joy. Because if you was looking for that joy, that ain't it, my brother. That ain't it. That ain't it. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. And I noticed when this lady said the more you do that there, the more they provide. Well, that only applies to the simps that I said in my other videos. Yeah, you if you talking about them, then yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah, cause at the end of the day, they are suckers. They suckers, man. They are 100% suckers. And those are the type of suckers that crash out. Now I'm talking about. And that's what I mean when I say they hit the crash out. Yeah. It's just plain crazy. Unbelievable. Yeah, man. Just plain crazy. And speaking of entitlement, I want to jump into the restaurant I was telling you about earlier. But yeah, I went to this restaurant today, and I like to eat up some good food, whatever. I mean, it was going good for a while, but I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do this to this to the lady that used to serve me, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to roast you. Nah, for that behavior today. I don't know what was you thinking when you woke up that morning. That will make you think after you try to make me rush to pay you, pay my tab or whatever, and I was nowhere near finish my dessert or anything like that. And just for that rush, that's exactly why you didn't get your tip. Cause that look like the type of behavior that should have been kept in China. Yeah, and on top of that, yeah, you look like the type that snuck into the United States of America illegally. And if you did, and I'm going to say this to you with no apology, no regret, I hope you get deported back to China. And that's all I got to say about that. And yes, as far as that dating market slash relationship market, like I said, it is cooked. And you down here too? Oh, you should plain cooked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Chinese version of Chad gonna end up leaving you for one of the three or fours in this dating market. And the way you carry yourself too, oh my God, you are cooked, lady. You are cooked. You should plain cooked at that. And what's more embarrassing for you? No one's gonna want you. But not the cool, clever guys that I know anyway. None of the guys are going to want you. Not at all, not at all. They are not gonna want you. Nobody's gonna want you. No. Because you don't have the right material to get the man that you want. I mean, you'll probably get a beta male or a simp. Because those are the only options you're gonna have. Oh yeah, don't forget the crybabies. Yeah. Feminine man who complains about the women. I'm sorry. Act like the women that he complains about. Feminine man. Yeah, those are the only options you're gonna have left. Because all the other ones are already taken. By who? Don't ask. Because I have no clue. And that's all I got to say about that part. You bother of the barrel from China looking ass woman. And you lucky I was mad enough not to give you a tip. Yeah, you better be glad of that. Otherwise, if I was a border controller, I would have deported your ass back to China immediately. Right where you belong. And that's on the real. And I was glad to cook your goofy ass on my comedy show for show live. I ain't let it be known. Yeah, I always tell people what's going on. It don't matter what I'm doing. Whether it's on a comedy show for show, whether it's outside of the comedy show for show, I let it be known. But at the same time, in the funny way, I like to keep it real. But yeah, I had to end it by cooking this lady. Look like she from the bottom of the barrel, China. Goofy, ugly. Look like somebody hit you in your mouth, cobra looking ass motherfucker. I had to let it be known what's on the real and what's the real deal. And I'm about to go ahead and close it out on here. And that is the bottom line because Random Man say so. So I just want to say thank y'all for hanging out with me today on the Comedy Show for Show Live. I had fun with y'all. And don't forget my other two channels on the Comedy Show for Show content. Make sure you subscribe to both of those channels. And also my travel channel at Random Man 7-Travel. And I forgot to announce my Comedy Show for Show content. That's at Random Man 7. And my travel channel is at Random Man 7-Travel. Now get ready to go ahead and check on out of here and jump on my mission. So I just want to say thank y'all for hanging out with me again. Once again, I'll go ahead and end it right here. And stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. So until next time, I'm out. Comedy Show for Show Live all day, every day.